What's going on, everyone? The market just continued skyrocketing, didn't it? All of these lotto plays, the NASDAQ and the SPY calls are up over 150, 200% plus. We called the bottom on the NASDAQ this Monday perfectly. We are over $15 in the money, and the play is up 60%. So, guys, look, the proof is in the pudding. I post all of my plays. I give you guys my rationale behind the plays. I make YouTube videos on them. It's all for free. So, I mean, you guys have nothing to lose. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I post all of my trades and everything there completely for free. I'm completely transparent about everything as well. If you guys think I'm lying about something, go back to another old video. But we've called this bottom. We've called this bottom. We've called... Let me look at the SPY. This bottom, this bottom. We've called this top. We've called this bottom. We've called this top. We've called this bottom. Guys, like... It's very, very simple. I don't cap. I don't need to cap. I give all of this out completely for free. And I really just want to help you guys. So I hope I've been doing that. In this video, we're going to go over what the next steps are for the market. Yeah, that's really, truly it. So we're going to go over the SPY, the NASDAQ, the IWM. We might look at some other different factors. And then we're going to look at crypto. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. So the SPY, here we are. You can see that the MACD is curling upwards. It has not crossed yet, which means that there is still more room to go to the upside, which is very bullish. The RSI also had, so you can see here, this was a very, very dramatic move to the upside. Yet the MACD and the RSI both did not show a dramatic move, which is very, very bullish in terms of the indicators. Okay, so the next upward target on the SPY, which is going to be resistance, is this level right here, the 468.27 level right here. All right, and then obviously, the support level is going to be 464 to 465. So there is those are literally the the levels on the SPY. There's not much else to talk about. Tomorrow might also be a lower volume day since it's the last day of the week, and yeah, people are going to be going on holiday. So yeah, don't get chopped up on the last day before Christmas. But yeah, we need to see how we respond now above this level. If we can cross above and close above and hold, that would be really, really nice. We closed above multiple important levels of resistance once more today. And just an amazing week, an amazing close. We called the bottoms earlier on. We took lotto plays yesterday. And it was just an amazing end to the year almost, basically, right? So yeah, there's my analysis on the SPY. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, we keyed off of this weakness outside of the lower level of the B-band perfectly. And basically, we were at a trend line support perfectly. We touched it. So that was another reason why I wanted to go long. And basically, the market took this as a bottom signal. And here we are. So now the NASDAQ closed above 393, which is a 50% fib level. Very, very important. It closed above the 20 exponential moving average. Yesterday, I was saying that, we could have some more room to the upside up to the 20 exponential moving average. That's why I wanted to buy the lotto calls, right? So, yeah. So the IWM and the NASDAQ were both trading below this 20 exponential moving average. So that's another reason why I took those calls. And I was like, hey, this is extreme strength right here. So we can see another day of green. That's why it's worth buying into those calls. And those calls ended up being 150, 200%. So those worked out as well. So the NASDAQ closed above the 20, closed above 393. Of course, obviously now the next level is going to be the 618% fib at 396.78. And the level of support that needs to hold is 393, essentially. And the 20 exponential moving average, which is approximately 391, it'll be 391.75. You can see that the NASDAQ still did not cross above on the MACD either. And the RSI also... regardless of this dramatic move to the upside, the RSI also did not show a dramatic move. So again, this is still very, very bullish on the indicators for the SPY and the NASDAQ. And I mean, we really just really, we just played the market really, really perfectly this week. Yeah, and now to get a better understanding of where the NASDAQ and the SPY can go, I want to look at the IWM because that is a bit different in terms of how much more room there is to the upside. So let's take a look at the IWM. All right, so here's the IWM. Number one, I want you guys to look at the MACD right here. You can see that the MACD line is very overbought compared to the SPY and the NASDAQ, which are still oversold. So the MACD on the IWM is overbought, and that is usually bearish, right? And we are currently at 220.54, which is the 23.6% fib, as well as this other trend line, which was acting as support, and then it was acting as resistance. So currently we're at two levels of resistance here on the IWM, and the MACD indicator is showing bearishness. But of course, if the SPY, if the NASDAQ, if crude oil, if you know, those other indices and everything, they push forward, then it's going to propel the IWM to push forward as well. And then this entire capitulation, what's the word when you accumulation. So this whole area would just be an accumulation zone while the MACD just stayed stagnant here. And then if we can continue on higher, this entire thing would just be a bounce off of the yellow MACD line. But we need to have that into consideration, that the IWM is at two levels of resistance now, right? So it still looks the most bearish indice compared to the SPY and the NASDAQ. But we did close above the 20 exponential moving average today, which is very, very bullish. We also closed above the 10 2 days in a row, which is very, very bullish as well. But the last time we closed above 10, above the 10 simple moving average 2 times, we failed at that same level of resistance. So, we really need to see if we can cross above this level. Tomorrow, this level is basically going to coincide perfectly with 220.54. So if we can close above 220.54 tomorrow on the IWM, that would be very bullish. And then the next target is going to be this 50 simple moving average the 200 simple moving average at 224. So overall, the SPY and the NASDAQ look very bullish. The IWM looks bullish as well, but it's now currently at resistance. So yeah, those are really the levels. I hope I helped you guys out this week. And now let's go ahead and take a look at crypto. All right, so Bitcoin, yesterday we closed above this trend line here, and now we have come back, retested this trend line, and are trading above. So now we can see that the MACD is extremely overbought. The RSI is, stagnant. That's fine. But the main thing now is, once again, I think that we are going to pop, which is completely fine, and then fall lower. So just be wary that there could be a fall lower, because the indicators are extremely not favorable to algorithms buying. Algorithms would much rather buy when we are oversold on various different indicators, because it is a much safer buy. They would not it's just not a profitable thing to do, to put in hundreds of millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars even, when indicators are showing weakness, right? And this is what the indicators are showing. The indicators are showing weakness. So yeah, short term, this could pop to 51, 52,000. That would be an amazing short opportunity against 52 or 53,000 as a stop loss. And then your target would be 43,000. So that's what I think will most likely end up happening on crypto. The next few days will be very bullish. But regardless, this trend line needs to hold as support. I think we're going to be bullish in the short term. And then once we pop up to 50, 51,000, even 53,000, we'll fall back down and retest 43 and 44,000. So I really hope I helped you guys out. Make sure you guys spend a lot of time with your family. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. Keep all of the people around the world that are less fortunate in your prayers. And until next time, I will see you guys. I hope I continue helping you guys. And yeah, going into the new year, we're going to make even more money together. So yeah, have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you.